I know Conor Benn is in Santa Monica having the time of his life. Wildcard West. We know where you at, boy. We know you ain't doing good. We know your sparring ain't what it is. We know you can't make weight. This is why Conor Benn said this is his last time at 147. My guy is making excuses before he loses.
That's crazy to say.
That is crazy to say, bro.
But, you know, again, it's just something that the lawyers deal with all that stuff. My whole purpose is to protect my son, support him.
Nah, I'm not worried at all. You know, he could be juiced up all he wants. I mean, I'm still gonna knock him out, so it doesn't really matter.
Thank you.
Digest and go through, and right now obviously the legal teams are speaking with the board. They have to be comfortable as well to obviously sanction the fight, and we'll see how it unfolds.
You know, I've signed up to every voluntary anti-doping testing there is under the sun. Throughout my whole career I'm tested.
Found that right away, you know, especially if you tested before and after. Like, there's a lot of little sketchy.
Ryan Garcia has officially taken his war with Conor Benn beyond trash talk. Garcia's legal team has reportedly filed a $100 million lawsuit against Benn, while Ryan has openly called him a cheater and demanded that the boxing world properly check him before the fight. The legal pressure now adds another explosive layer to an already heated rivalry.
My guy is making excuses before he loses. Who says that, bro? This is my last fight at 147. My guy, you gonna go backwards just to get that ass whooped? Oh my gosh, bro. It's fine, bro. We gonna let him. He's just gonna run into it. Fuck that dude.
Henry Garcia isn't backing away from the storm surrounding Conor Benn. With a reported $100 million lawsuit hanging over the situation, Henry makes it clear that Ryan's mission is to prove Benn has been hiding behind excuses instead of accepting proper testing.
That it could be an ego thing. It could be something that he just wants to prove. He could do whatever he wants. That's up.
Tim Bradley is bluntly reminding Benn that boxing doesn't bend for excuses. Benn reportedly tried to negotiate around the testing issue, but Bradley believes real fighters accept accountability instead of looking for ways around it.
It works. That's not the business. You know, that's the level. That's what it is. 1.5 million, whatever it is. That's what it is. At the end of the day.
Eddie Hearn is also exposing a major weakness in Benn's explanation. A professional fighter forgetting to file for an exemption sounds more like a convenient excuse than genuine negligence.
It's something that you can get an exemption for. Sometimes athletes don't do that, forget to do it. It's over to him to deal with the relevant.
Benn, pointing toward previous voluntary testing programs, hasn't stopped the criticism. The question remains why the testing surrounding this particular fight has become so complicated. Ryan Garcia continues using that uncertainty to attack Benn's credibility and demand clearer answers.
And the fight's still going ahead. I'm a clean athlete, and we'll get to the bottom of this. I just want to thank everyone.
Ryan has also made the rivalry personal, reminding Benn that one picture already defines their feud. Benn has struggled to answer every accusation, and Garcia continues using that silence to turn up the pressure before the two fighters even meet.
I mean, I don't know. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just specifically saying, if you guys don't admit some shit, you won't ever see this, bro. And guess what? It's gonna eat at you forever, because that iconic picture lives on forever. Whenever you talk shit, all I gotta do is post a picture of me over you. You gotta sit with that. So, buddy, either you start telling the truth, or you won't ever catch this fade again.
So it is personal with him, though.
Oh, wait, I made that very.
John Fury is practically pitying Conor Benn, mocking his refusal and comparing his behavior to that of a child caught misbehaving on the world stage. Benn is now being criticized and ridiculed from multiple directions.
Leave it to them to make their own mind up. But what we're doing here is trying to enlighten people in the world today that it is illegal to use your steroids, and that's what he's doing to gain an edge.
Dereck Chisora then drags Benn's past straight back into the spotlight. Chisora refuses to let Benn simply move forward without being reminded of the controversies surrounding his career. Every time this subject returns, Benn's history comes with it.
Mean-spirited, you would say that was the battle of the PEDs, but we're not mean-spirited, so we won't make that observation. Where are you on this fight?
I mean like Simon, listen to yourself.
You just had to drop that in.
I did.
I don't understand why you have to drop that there.
Because Ryan Garcia
all these guys.
Ryan Garcia.
Hold on.
So did Conor.
Hold on. They failed. They've changed. They came back. They've been drug tested 24/7. Nothing in their system. You know. Yeah, I mean, like, and you're still going on.
You want them? Hang on, you can pack it in. You want people that have failed drug tests to be banned from sport. So don't you start.
But until they put a law in, if you get caught taking drugs,
so there's nothing wrong with me making the observation that I just made.
No, I mean, like, it's,
don't get all moralistic. You want people banned from sport if they fail drug test. But
going on to Carl Froch. The former champion is brutally critical of Ben's recent performances. Froch argues that Ben looked lethargic and lacked power against a weaker opponent. Ben may be showing off a new physique, but Froch believes that means little if his actual performances continue to decline.
Weight cut for Ryan Garcia fight. Yes, this is Conor Benn looking lean. Looking very lean, it has to be said, ahead of his fight next month with Ryan Garcia. His first fight at welterweight in over 4 years. Now, bear in mind, he fought Regis Prograis at 150 pounds, not welterweight. And he didn't look good in that fight. Didn't look good at all. He looked noticeably smaller, he looked noticeably leaner, he looked noticeably more lethargic in that fight against a very small chinny who had a body, may as well have been glass, Regis Prograis. And Ben didn't look good. And once again, his power was still...
Shannon Briggs gives Ben another uncertain vote of confidence. Instead of immediately backing him, Briggs hesitates before eventually supporting him. That hesitation makes the endorsement sound far from convincing and adds to the growing doubts around Ben.
Ryan Garcia's the favorite, though. What you think? I'm going with Conor. You going with Conor? By knockout. By knockout? I'm going with Conor. What round? I'm going with Conor. Yeah? 6 rounds. Let's go.
Tim Bradley later doubles down, bluntly predicting that Ryan Garcia will cook Conor Benn. Bradley believes Garcia's speed, explosiveness, and natural talent could overwhelm Ben. He also points toward Ben's history of facing opponents he considers smaller or weaker.
And downstairs, the left hook. So, interesting fight. It ain't no far-gone conclusion, like I said, that Garcia just gonna walk.
Suggesting Garcia represents a completely different challenge. Bradley does give Ben some credit for his resume, but even that defense feels limited. Ben has built a name in boxing, yet his career remains surrounded by controversy and unanswered questions.
Experience. I don't give a damn what anybody say. He got a lot of experience, man. He got the best resume at 147 pounds, right? He's a champion.
Henry Garcia then flat out calls Conor Benn a joker. Henry believes Ben doesn't understand who he is stepping in with and predicts Ryan will embarrass him. The Garcia camp clearly believes this fight will expose the difference between reputation and genuine elite-level ability.
But this particular fight that's going to happen this weekend, it's going to be a complete change. You're going to see the Ryan that everybody knows, and I'm stating this as a fact. You're going to see the real Ryan. Trust me on that when I say.
Ryan Garcia takes the criticism even further by attacking Ben's entire career path. Garcia questions the level of opponents Ben has defeated and argues that too many were either past their prime or simply not elite competition.
I'm one of the best in the world at this.
I don't even think about it.
Yeah.
All I do is focus on doing what I got to do. And that's why I am where I am, because I just focus on doing me. Forget all the noise, forget all the politics, forget everything else. Focus on being the best fighter I can be and let my team handle the rest.
Speaking of you punching people's heads in, you and Ryan got in it on X the other day. You said he lacks heart and you're going to make him quit.
Yeah. That's not speculation. That's facts. We've seen.
Ben, calling himself one of the best, also becomes another target. Ryan argues that such confidence means little while questions about testing remain unresolved. Ben has promised to make Garcia quit, but Garcia's camp believes those words won't mean anything once the punches start landing.
A better boxer, but if they get into a fight, which it might happen, I will pick on Conor Benn. Because Conor Benn is not skilled. He's not that skilled, but he's a raw fighter. He's just a raw fighter. He wants to get that. He wants to fight. So if they get to that, if they get to that fight, I got
think he'd be better? Conor Benn obviously was made about the weight drain. Do you think he'd be better at 47 or going up to 54 to try and make
54,
that fight?
54. I think at 54. I think because at 47 he might.
Adrien Broner doesn't hesitate, calling the fight an easy win for Ryan based purely on the talent gap. Broner sees Garcia as too fast, too explosive, and too naturally gifted for Ben to handle comfortably.
How does he do if he fights Conor Benn? Who wins that? Ryan, easy. Easy? Why?
Got more talent. That fight, the talent will show.
Joe Rogan focuses on one weapon Ben may have no answer for: Ryan Garcia's left hook. Garcia's speed makes the punch difficult to see coming, and one clean shot could completely change the fight.
One thing that's so like Ryan Garcia has this nasty left hook. It's the
kid's super fast.
Yeah, it's a crazy left hook. It's so goddamn good. It's so much better than most people's that everybody who fights him doesn't understand what he can do until he does it. He just whips.
Fast, powerful. Both.
Fast, powerful, distance management, angles that it comes from. It comes up, it comes around. It just hits you faster than you know it's supposed to get.
Gareth A. Davies goes even further, predicting that Conor Benn could be knocked out. He points toward Ben's struggles around making weight as a potential weakness and already sees Ryan moving toward bigger opportunities after the fight. Now Conor Benn is facing pressure from every direction. Garcia's reported $100 million lawsuit, Froch's criticism, John Fury's mockery, Chisora's reminders of Ben's past, and predictions from Bradley, Broner, Rogan, and Davies have created an enormous storm. Conor Benn isn't simply preparing to fight Ryan Garcia anymore. He is fighting to defend his reputation and silence an entire wave of criticism. When the opening bell finally rings, Ben will have one chance to answer everything inside the ring, and Ryan Garcia will be waiting to prove his critics right.